Hey guys, some big news just dropped, and it may change how you want to finish this Champion Chase tournament. So let's talk about it.
Shoot him, Kevin.
Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock, and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. So I heard about some news today, and we'll talk about that in just a second, but it kind of changed my approach because I realized how close I was in the Champion Chase tournament to 10,000 points. Now, at the time of this recording, there is still a day left. I'm going to ask that this recording come out on Sunday so that you guys have time to make an appropriate decision. Normally, I would not go for this 10,000 point total. There really isn't a reason for me to do that in this Champion Chase. I am on my free-to-play account right now, but you can see I'm quite close at 9,040 points, 1,000 points away. If we break it down very quickly, you can see that if I hit on a legendary, that's 500 points. An epic is 350 points if it's void, which I have, by the way, and then it's another 250 for regular epic. I actually am in a good position to try and go for this. Even if I pull 500 worth of epics and then 350 for the void epic that I've been saving, I can probably get the rest with mystery shards. It's kind of changing my approach, but I wanted to bring this to your attention because that may change your approach too. If you're like me and you just pulled enough, and you said, maybe I'll go for the legendary book, but then you were going to save some shards like I was, this might change your approach. So let's talk about the news. Stop right there. Click the link in the description right now to get a free legendary Elenaril and 3 free amazing epics as you level up. Here are the exact steps that you need to follow. Step 1, log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Here we go. You'll find Elenaril here, as well as Uugo at level 10, Tagoar at level 20, and Rector Drath at 30. Don't forget to use the promo code Supreme6 to get yourself the awesome Supreme Galek. And if you play for 7 days, you'll get a 3rd legendary Alice. This is an amazing account start in Raid. So click on my link right now and follow the steps. There's going to be an awakening boost tomorrow. So this is on Hell Hades' website. That's where I first heard about it. Hey, y'all, on Monday, March 24th, we're planning to launch an awakening boost event, giving you ×2 chance to summon 5 and 6-star perfect souls from Mortal and Immortal, and 6-star perfect souls from Eternal Soulstones. Please note this boost applies to the soul rank regardless of its rarity, so you could still get a rare 6-star soul, but you've seen in past videos how those can actually turn into pretty good points, not points, but pretty good value for you to maybe get and buy other soul stones if you wanted to. I don't usually recommend that, but it is an option. So there's a few more questions and stuff in here, but the point is that it's applying to every type of soulstone, which means that this Eternal Soulstone that is available right here has far more value tomorrow. It's going to be a better pull tomorrow. Maybe it's not the best time to pull. I've mentioned before, maybe you want to use that during a summon rush or something. That's for you to decide how you want to use that Eternal Soul. But for me, I think I'm going to pull it. They've proven to be helpful for me in the past. And, we do have some champions and stuff that we want to work with. Granted, a little bit of a warning. We're probably looking as we near the end of the fusion. Oh, I did it on this account. Oh my god, I just had a major panic attack. My main account is still doing it. The free-to-play has it, by the way. Quick spoiler for you guys. I do have Fabian over here on the free-to-play. He's level 37. Full masteries, though. I've been leveling him in Minotaur. So we do have Fabian. We completed the fusion over here on the free-to-play. I'm not kidding. My heart just sank into my, we should have a little bit of time left, and there will probably be a Titan event or something of that nature as a way to get a soul for Fabian. Using your souls now might hurt you, but all of this is just information to make your decisions. For me, I'm going to pull them. It's fun. It gives me content as well. So on Monday, you can expect to see a video of me pulling my souls. These are the ones I currently have saved up so far. One tip I will kind of give you guys is I don't like to spend the coins to buy them, but if I have them from events in my inventory, I will spend them, right? I will use them when I have a boosted chance to get better rewards from them. So that's kind of my thought process here, right? If I can get a free Eternal, I'm not even close to buying one anyways, but I don't think I would spend these 7K, not unless there was an additional benefit to me, meaning like some type of rush or chase or something like that, where I would get additional rewards, making it worth spending these, because these are far better used to get your specific souls for the champions that you really want to get, right? So either way, I'm gonna pull some stuff here. So we're gonna pull the shards first. Highly unlikely, but if I hit 2 legendaries, then I can save that void. By the way, yeah, let's show you the void, what I'm talking about, the Sabbatha fragments, right? So I can pop Sabbatha. Obviously, highly unlikely that we would hit on 2 shards, in which I have. I've got 2 shards right here. So I'll move myself over just a smidge there. But let's go ahead and pull these 2 sacreds. It is during a 2x, so I'm not losing anything. It's going to hurt me for a potential summon rush in the future, but I don't know. I really want to go for that Eternal. Call me crazy. But here we go. We're going to pull these. Let's see what we get. Okay, we get an epic. Tagoar is a great epic. I don't need him on this account. This account has developed so quickly and has just rocketed past the need for strong epics. But Tagoar is one of the first epics I ever got on my original account, and I love him. He's a decreased defense champion, which is where I mostly used him as. He does have a turn meter on the A3, and this does hit pretty hard, as I recall. It's not enemy max HP, but it sure felt like it when I used it. And then decrease attack on the A1, which is always handy, and it's a double hitter with a pretty reasonable chance at 50%. So you got a really good chance of landing this. And of course, he's a defense-based champion. So I do like Tagoar a lot. Anytime I see a champion that I really like that, I will pause and kind of talk about a bit. All right, would love to see legendary here. Come on, come on. Hey, what did we get? What did we get? What did we get? A war chief. He just got reworked or buffed, didn't he? Okay, let's look at the kit. Triple hitter, each hit, 25% chance of placing a provoke. Each hit also heals this champion and the ally with the lowest HP. Okay. Attacks one enemy, places a provoke debuff for 2 turns, has a 75% chance of stealing 2 random buffs from the target. Damage inflicted is proportional to defense. When ascended, steals all buffs from the target and places provoke for 3 turns. Has a 50% chance on all other enemies for 1 turn. Okay. Whenever an ally under a shield buff is hit by an enemy, heals that ally by 25% of the damage dealt to the shield. Okay. Increases champion's defense for each enemy under a provoke debuff. Will also increase the champion's defense by 5% for each enemy not under a provoke debuff. So a provoker, I might need a provoker for a 3rd team in Hydra, but this is probably not an immediate use for me. But it is a provoker, and I only have Wixwell and Vargal. I always forget because his Skull Lord Vargal is too large, but those are my best provokers right now. We did pull a legendary at least. Kind of sucks. Would have liked to save that maybe for a double legendary event, right? However, we're going for something specific here. So there's always pros and cons when you look at this stuff, but I am happy to pull a legendary. Just unfortunate my Mercy is reset. 9790, so we'll go ahead and do this. And that should get us to 10,000 points for that Eternal, which we can use tomorrow. Yep, there it is, the red dot that we love to see. And I say tomorrow, yeah, this video will come out on Sunday, so technically that's right. It's Sunday morning, technically, with the time we're recording, but it's Saturday night for me. So, and we get an epic book. Yeah, not too crazy about that. But some of you guys may be running your clan boss, right? And you might get some rewards tomorrow, right? You might get a sacred shard. You might get a couple of ancients or something. And it might be worthwhile for you to spend some of them during this 2x and potentially get this Eternal for tomorrow. So I just wanted to make sure I brought that to your attention. You know, it's very rare that we get news that can have direct implications from what we're currently trying to do. So it's just something to consider. It might change how you feel on the situation. It might not. On my main account, I don't think it changes anything. I don't think I'm going to pull any more shards or go for an Eternal over there. Cool. We got a legendary. I think mercy wise on this account. Wait, why am I at 0 on ancients? Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you guys that. So I pulled the Incarnate off camera. I had like, I think I pulled I think I pulled 3 ancients during, just to get the 3 summons done, you know, the daily quest. I was like, well, it's a 2x. Let me pull the couple ancients. And of course, I hit a legendary off camera. Thankfully, it wasn't anybody good. It was the incarnate. Don't see a way that this champion makes the cut in my roster at all. Unfortunately, not even for Faction Wars. Potentially with Faction Wars hard, I could see maybe an argument for an ally protect provoke, you know, that we may run into opponents where some of this stuff is going to have value, right? So that is where we're at. We'll go ahead and call that a video. So yeah, tomorrow, looking forward to getting a chance to pull stuff from the altar. Would love to be able to get maybe a better blessing for Nice. That would be pretty cool. He's only got a 2-star right now, so that would be great. A Mikage blessing would be good too. And then of course some of the ones that are in my wish list. Now I'm actually gonna make a tiny little change to my wish list here. I'm actually gonna go Georgian. I've been using him a lot in live arena as I've started to do live arena more on the free to play, and so I think I'm gonna go for Georgian there. Epics, it's still Uugo, Fanax, Seer, they all make sense. Teox as well. As far as my nukers go, I think Teox is a 1. I really want 4-star or higher. You can't. What I want the most is 1 for Nice. But I think Georgian, unless I get Ancora, I really feel like Georgian's going to get more use from me right now in live arena because of his ability to ignore Stone Skin, which unfortunately we don't have with Narcissus, right? So I do like that capability. And the unique thing about Georgian, while he is squishy, I'm going to rebuild him, by the way. He is not built very well. But the unique thing about Georgian is that he is a glass cannon, but I like pairing him up with my Nice and my Odin because I have ways to bring him back that, you know, are not just straight up revive, right? So it is kind of cool to be able to bring him back with their stuff, not to mention that Odin's passive can protect him sometimes, depending on the comp that we're up against. So I've been using Georgian a lot as far as my nukers go. I think that he is the one. I'm not necessarily saying he's better than Narcissus, but without Ancora to kind of support Narcissus, I'm getting more value out of Georgian to break through a lot of that Stone Skin. So we'll talk about the free-to-play soon. I'll make some videos on that. There's a combination that I really want to try out that I might make a video about if that works out too. So just wanted to say thanks to you guys for watching, give you a little bit of insight. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. It is the best way to support my channel. We're doing a shard pull, so it might be some new viewers here. I am making a push. I'm trying to get 5,000 subscribers. We are getting close to 4,500 right now, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, that's everything I got for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.